And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Superall 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the kid who literally sticks to your rib, also known as the God, King Hoopla.
And this time we are starting off on a sad note. We want to start the podcast by paying respects and saying rest in peace to singer R&B artist Jewell.
Yeah.
If you don't know, she was on Bone Thugs choruses. She was a huge Death Row artist.
Yeah.
For
she
them.
did a lot of hooks and a lot of vocals for those songs back then. And
yeah, she did the vocals on the song that
For the Love of Money
that Trey sampled for Swing Low Sweet Cherry. That song on Detox, that's her.
Okay.
Not Detox, fuck.
Chronic.
Chronic, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
So if you're
Ring
unfamiliar,
Ding Dong.
yeah, if you're unfamiliar, you're not really. You're actually really familiar.
Yeah,
she was essentially the female Nate Dogg.
Nah, yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Jewell was the female Nate Dogg, and
if you don't think you heard it, you don't.
Yeah, her impact on the '90s is like one that'll forever resonate.
What's not
mainly because her voice, it was almost the only voice of the night. Like you think of a prototypical like woman singing in a rap song of the '90s, it's
probably
her.
Yeah.
It's Jewell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Thug Passion.
Yeah.
She was on Thug Passion.
Yeah. So rest in peace to not even pretty much, a definite R&B legend, Jewell. You know what I'm saying? Death Row great. Yeah. And then another passing that happened the day before Jewell was the passing of Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
He apparently suffered, I think, some kind of heart attack or cardiac arrest or something like that. Collapsed on the person he was with. They called 911.
Mm-hmm.
They were a nurse, so they tried to get a defibrillator. You know, it just didn't end well.
No.
And so he ended up passing. And after his passing, you saw a huge narrative online about people celebrating his death, which I won't say that I saw.
I saw some of it. I saw some of it, yeah, because that stuff popped up on my TL.
And that if that is to exist, that's
sad.
Definitely but sad. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with that at all. Like that's in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's disgusting.
I don't think so.
But if people,
especially if somebody didn't physically hurt somebody.
And see that's why I agree with you 100%. Like to be glad someone's dead, that never physically touched or hurt someone is demented. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about.
Words can kill. Words can kill. But in this sense, people got on his platform.
That, and it's the fact that if they'll do it to somebody who only verbally, and I'm not, and the thing is, it's not abnormal to me that somebody would celebrate somebody's death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's not an abnormal.
Yeah, that's not something I'm saying is something like something crazy to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that.
Like, I know people do it.
But, or even if I don't even necessarily think it's something that.
Agree with it? No, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't agree with it, but it's going to happen. Well, no, I won't say, and that's the real big thing about the Kevin Samuels thing. I won't say it's not okay to celebrate someone's death if you hate them. You know what I'm saying? That's human nature.
Yeah.
In most instances. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you don't have a certain level of sympathy and empathy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody, like we said before, physically did something or, legitimately caused physical harm to people. I could understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a rapist dying, people celebrating the death of a rapist. I could understand that.
Yeah.
People celebrating the death of a serial murderer. I could understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But celebrating the death of somebody who is just online being mean to people. Like, does being online mean that much to people nowadays? I guess that's what I
bullying
think.
is the thing.
But it should. I understand that online bullying is a thing.
Yeah.
But why do we vest so much? Like, why is there so much vested interest in how we make people feel on a platform where a lot of people won't regurgitate the feelings they portray on social media in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a mask. It's something to hide behind.
So why is the bullying? So you know what I'm saying? So why do we apply real life rules to that portion, but not everything else?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So like, why do we apply? So when you say you're about something, you have to be about it. If you're this super activist, every time you see something wrong in public, you're going to step up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people don't do that in real life.
Nah,
but they'll get on Twitter and retweet your calls all day long.
That's a fact, though. They won't go out there every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not even about him in specific. It's not. It's just like it's wild.
Because social media has become enough nowadays.
Enough for
satisfaction, euphoria, safe feelings for your thoughts and everything. It's become the bar where people can express themselves, especially Twitter.
Yeah, I understand people express it.
And express the hurt that they feel from when somebody disagrees with them.
And that's the thing, is disagreeing with them. And I will say that the stance he took, I don't agree with it. I've always said I thought it was kind of corny for him to be that old, sitting up there doing that. But
it's more or less funny.
He won't hurt nobody that didn't ask to get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it would be different if he was just out dialing people, like, let me make fun. But if you're coming to somebody who gives advice in the manner he gives advice,
and you've seen it.
And you've seen it. You know what I'm saying? It would be different if... But, and see, the thing is, it would be different if he didn't have the... Like, if the only reason he wasn't popping at that point was for the brash things he was saying. The crass, tactless things he was saying. Almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you saw that and then decided to call him again.
Yeah. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way you knew about him.
Exactly. You saw him call somebody broken. You went up there and said, yeah, man, I work at Amazon. I'm trying to support a family of 5. You asking to get killed.
Yeah. Because you know he's not going to hold back.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's going to get mad. He can't get mad.
So, but you can't get mad.
You're going to get mad.
But why does the outside world get mad at you for delivering what somebody asked? It's kind of like the idea of locking the drug dealer up for the person that ODs.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You wanted these drugs, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't tell you to take all of them.
I didn't even tell you to take any of them.
Exactly.
I just told you
have them.
Yeah. But, you know, that's life. I don't know.
My favorite saying is, that's too much like right.
Too much, what's that?
Like right.
Too much like right.
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
I think my mom said it.
In other celebrity news that is less people passing, and somebody was at the
brink of death.
Not brink of death, because you know what I'm saying. But
how that ass whooping?
Yeah, God. Yeah, you're right. He might have been brink of death. All right. So, Dave Chappelle recently performed at Hollywood Bowl. They were doing the Netflix as a joke special. A lot of comedians have been rolling out content from that. If you don't, like John L. Rollins, his last 2 podcast episodes have been from there. Arsenio did something from there. Yeah. So Netflix is a joke, because they've been doing their filming for the specials.
Roll out some,
Yeah, they're doing their filming for the specials. Dave Chappelle was doing his thing on stage, and somebody runs up and attacks him with like the most makeshift shit ever. A fake gun strapped with a knife.
Pistol bayonet.
Yeah, essentially, like, it's like sword fighting in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my Lord.
It's like Elden Ring, but with guns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was some weird shit.
It's like fucking Skyrim with guns.
Yeah, exactly. Weird shit nonetheless. But proceeds to try to tackle Dave, isn't really successful. Tries to run around, and of course, it's Dave Chappelle, one of the most famous people in the country, quite possibly the world.
Yeah.
So they proceed to run after him, and we don't see the ass whooping, but we see.
Oh no, there was a video. There's like a video of like
the actual. No, like
Oh, it's not an in-depth video.
Oh yeah, I did not. So you know what I'm saying?
It's not a play-by-play.
Yeah, no, there's no play-by-play video.
It's just a distant video of 20 niggas
whipping his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So imagine getting beat up by every comedian, spanning from Chris Rock to Neil Brennan. And it's like
random black celebrities.
Exactly. Like how
Busta Rhymes is right.
Just whipping your ass.
And Jamie Foxx is right there.
Whipping your ass. How would you feel?
Chris Rock is right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. It's after that Will Smith shit, people are going to try to attack the stage. No matter if you're, we see it with music artists all the time.
Yeah.
But that's like a
Lil Mama ran on the stage.
Shit. That's not what I mean. That's a good one. That was a fucking great one. But you see it at music shows all the time. But you would expect that. Music shows are usually a little younger crowd, way rowdier. There's no actual seats in the venue. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker went. How the fuck did he get in there? Why the fuck did he try that?
How did he get such a clean shot?
He did get a clean shot, but not really. He couldn't take him down.
No, he couldn't do that. I mean,
how do you spear somebody like Edge and not take him down?
That's what happens when you watch wrestling and don't know how to fight.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. All I know is no prayers to that guy. He's finna get charged. Yeah. And what the fuck were you thinking, G?
They stomped him.
Cause like, what are you
They stomped
thinking?
him in the nuts for real.
Yeah, cause like, why would you carry a fake gun up there?
How do you get that in? That's the real question. They said it was, and they said, you know what's crazy? They said the security team for that event was the same security team for Astroworld.
Yeah. So it was just hired, some local hires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's true, but that's funny if it's true. Funny if true. Now to get to some more serious shit. 42 Dugg. You're familiar with who that is, right?
Oh yeah, 42 Dugg?
No, it's actually 42 Dugg.
Well, they need to put a hyphen in there.
Yeah, no, it's 42 Dugg. It's not 42.
They need to put a hyphen in there.
Yeah, 42 Dugg.
Or a period or something. Or apostrophe.
He got arrested essentially for not turning himself in, or violating probation or something like that. But it's a violation that'll carry years.
Exactly. Niggas are stupid nowadays.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's wild that you get to the point of you're popping. Like, you have the potential to, like, make whatever career move. Like, you can go stay independent, you can go major label, you can sign through, you can do whatever you want. But you're still, like, with the money you have and the potential you're willing to bring in, if you follow the legal processes you're already going through, the label is willing to pay for them, one. Two, they're probably willing to super pay for them, meaning you'll probably be like, get off on it. Like, look at Pooh Shiesty. They have what he did on video. And he's only doing, 5 to 8 in federal prison?
Exactly.
That's a sweet deal for what you did.
They got you in 4K.
You know what I'm saying? And he's facing 4 to 5 on extreme. He probably could have got some probation 1.5 years, 2 years, and he just followed it. You know what I'm saying?
Kept his nose clean.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All
like,
to say,
I don't understand getting a certain amount of money and still
thinking you're above the law.
Yeah, exactly. Thinking you're above the law.
I don't mean to say it like that, but that's just what it means, though.
When you're already in the processes of the law, like, yeah, that's a hurdle, but being able to, like, he came back from a playoff game.
Yeah.
And they were waiting for him at the airport. So you knew you had to go do something to take care of this or do whatever you know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, you knew this was a possibility of happening.
And now you're a familiar face, so if a cop's sitting there watching a basketball game, they're going to see you.
Yeah, because they're going to say your name on the motherfucking game.
Yep.
Probably. Exactly. Oh, damn, we got to get him.
You know what I'm saying?
There he is, right there. Yeah.
Cops are everywhere, bro.
Cops are everywhere.
The cops are never not looking, especially when you're as high profile as these people.
Especially in today's world with all this internet shit going on. Everybody sees everything, and niggas have no regard or discretion for what they throw up, post, say. It doesn't matter. They're always watching.
And that's exactly what happened in the case of Young Thug and YSL.
Sadly, we're saying that.
Yeah, they said over the last 5+ years, and that's being generous on the low side, that they have the whole gang, I can't say that. The whole gang committing over 50 murders or being responsible for over 50 murders in Atlanta. And they have down to the date that Young Thug purchased a rental car for somebody to commit a murder. I read the whole 88-page indictment.
Damn.
Right? They had every single act that they're charging people for, down to the date.
Damn.
Down to who was there.
That's a lot of watching.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And when you're on, and the thing is, it never stopped.
No.
It was recent shit. And to be as big as Young Thug is, it's almost like, it's not unfathomable. Because like we said, they're always watching you. It's just, how could you be putting this shit out there in the open air like that so often? Because most of the evidence they have is, they have a lot of song lyrics, which I think are bullshit.
I don't do song lyrics.
Yeah, don't accept those. But when you've got pictures establishing gang membership or some sort of type of uniform association, and you've also got phone calls that you can hear people talking, saying certain things.
Wiretap.
You know what I'm saying? Wiretaps. They got the rental car things. They got, and it down to the date.
Yeah.
The fuck you doing? Or when you're on the internet saying, I would have done this to you if you weren't a good father.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Posting, his whereabouts at Linux.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like there's so much shit in that fucking indictment. It's like, why were you doing that? At one point in the indictment, they said a security guard tried to kick him out of a mall, and he said, if you come here, I'm gonna shoot you in your face.
Dang.
What? You're a Young Thug. Somebody's gonna try to get a check off of you just saying that to them.
Oh, principle, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody you ever looked at wrong is going, you know what I'm saying? So you...
It's all of them, too.
And it's a RICO because it's a RICO.
Exactly.
What do you do when they affiliate y'all all under one umbrella? So you got to eat a piece of that no matter what. Mm-hmm. And when you're the leader, you have to eat all of it. Like that, the entire last 3 seasons of Sopranos is about Tony shitting his pants over getting RICO'd.
Yeah. Like
they introduced, he's when he realizes he's getting RICO,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean that's fiction, but
I gotta rewatch Sopranos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's fiction.
There's plenty of shows that show RICO. Yeah.
Why? All
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All criminal shows. Best way to bring down an empire is a RICO. You know why? You get one, you got them all.
Exactly. And it's time.
There are some names that be on those albums that were not in that indictment. Lil God and Lil Key.
Oh yeah. They weren't on that bitch.
And Cleveland, they got so deep as to make sure to signify that when they said Cleveland, they meant Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly.
And Southeast Atlanta.
Yeah, they broke.
You know what I'm saying?
I read that part. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got details on that bitch.
And
that's what they have to do though.
Yeah, and you can't. There's no lawyer. The only reason 6ix9ine got out of that RICO, you know why?
Cause he snitched.
He sung like a canary.
Yeah.
To Young Thug, he doesn't get out of it. He does not. As the leader, he does not.
No.
Gunna is good. Gunna can get them drug charges because they're saying he was buying and distributing drugs. Mm-hmm. But it's only because of the quantity, more than likely, or that he was giving money to somebody to buy. But you can always, you can beat that a little bit better. Them motherfuckers are really about to have to sit down.
Oh, no.
And it's interesting that outside of distribution deals, they ran that YSL shit outside of anything else. So nobody's going to necessarily come to save them. So if his money gets frozen, they're fucked.
Yeah.
The only thing
you already know.
The only thing they have to work.
Frozen.
The only thing they have to work off is the cash they have on hand right now.
Exactly.
And the lawyer might do it on credit because, Thugg's good for, but I bet you what we're going to see if Dugg doesn't get out of
unreleased shit come out.
Yup. If we don't see no jail.
That's one thing we know.
Jail time,
And that's one thing we know Thugg does have though. is a lengthy unreleased catalog.
And luckily he has family still outside so that they can organize that type of thing for them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So
but
Dugg's career musically is gonna be big time show. But he's still gonna have a certain relevance to his core fan base.
Oh, Young Thug will never fade away from the history of music.
Yeah, of course.
If anything, this cements him even harder.
Yeah.
The guy in the dress who said he was wearing the dress because he
had a K under it,
verified now.
Yeah, it does verify.
Got a blue check next to that shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can verify that now. So this is going to help his music career. But his life, nah. Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
His life might not be over, but it's shelved for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Because they're going to take the money. You know what I'm saying? Because if they tied into a RICO, that's a big reason why 6ix9ine's like, bro.
Mm-hmm. All that lawyer shit costs, all that court shit costs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to pay for everybody now. 28 people now.
Oof.
If you're as real as you say you are.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot, though.
Yeah. If you're as real as you say you are, you got 28 people to pay for it.
Damn.
But
he just helped his brother get out of jail, too.
And he's going right back for another murder now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
What the rest say?
I don't know, but
fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking ridiculous. NFT market. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so apparently, I'm not sure if you know about this. You probably have seen it. The NFT market is supposedly, quote unquote, collapsing. The sale of NFTs have gone down like 92% since the year's changed, and the value of them is sunk completely.
Nobody gets the reason behind them.
The exact what do you think the NFT is for?
I mean, I know what the NFT is for.
But what is it for? What do you think?
But what can I do with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? What value does it have once I own it? You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing.
Especially if we're talking like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like, these pictures and stuff like that, you just copy and paste them motherfuckers.
It's not even about owning it. It's about putting it on this blockchain.
Yeah.
And that hopefully other people will buy it, and you always get residuals and shit like that. But I don't see it happening long term, mainly because it's such a high value thing.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot buy a $5 NFT. No. I mean, you can, you definitely can. But if you're buying a $5 NFT, it's fucking worthless.
Yeah,
and probably is forever going to be worthless. Especially with the market diving like it is constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The NFT market was never, I felt like, as booming as anybody but celebrities who got tricked by Silicon investors made us think.
Yeah. Because I think it's all like, I think it's all bullshit.
It's all perspective, and anything that involves big money and making big money in the long run is perspective.
Yeah.
But in the economy that we have in America, you have to get people. And when I mean people that shop at Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees on the daily to be able to afford that shit.
Yeah.
Because you need the pot. If just Snoop Dogg and your favorite basketball player and the MLB and your favorite rapper are the only people putting out NFTs, why
the fuck do you want it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know
what value do you know? Exactly. Like, why the fuck? Like, I'm not trying to pay no NFT price for the fucking Chronic.
There's no homegrown NFT for real.
Exactly.
I mean, there are, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's a concept that is maybe a little too far ahead of its time, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the idea of it is cool, but I don't think it's really going to be profitable now, especially in this economy, and be usable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't want to use that shit.
Like, Bitcoin is
accessible too.
Yeah.
Accessible.
Bitcoin has just become viable, and now it's still kind of, I won't say barely viable, but if you didn't invest long term or don't have enough money to invest in the dips, it's still not really viable to the $5-10 buyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said, to make something popular, in my opinion, you should have to appeal to that
general masses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That 5-10 buy. Like, that's the easiest way to do it. And for real, mass appeal is Mass appeal is supreme because that's the way you take over the world.
Nah, yeah, it's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Jack Harlow now has us convinced, or not us, not me. He has the world convinced that he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Drama.
He has the world convinced that he is the best thing to happen to rap music since Drake.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
not
because he's
true.
standing next to Drake all the time.
But that's that's playing. But look at my thing. I don't have anything against Jack Harlow as a person. Don't know the guy. Could never have anything against somebody I don't know.
But
I don't even know if it is. Yes, music. That's what I'm saying. Like the only thing I'm saying is the music is terrible, especially for me. Like I'm not in high school. I could see maybe being in high school and being like, all right, this is all right, but that shit does nothing.
Somebody who's open to like listen to, nah, I want it, bro.
But you know what it really is? It's the fact that he's young, so he has that younger message. Like he can get that high school or early college audience. White.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're not gonna just gloss over that.
White's the supreme factor, yeah. But he captures the young girls that 14 to 22 audience.
Yeah.
Essentially, you know what I'm saying? So got that on lock, and it's safe.
Yeah, safe too.
You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like rap music.
Unless he catches an indictment.
And it sounds like rap music, but I don't understand where anybody who's like really older is loving this shit.
You just got a great label behind him. You just see that.
Who is this label? Do you know?
I don't fucking know. Nah.
He just has a great team. He has TJ Drama behind him. I do know that. I think.
Oh, he does.
I think so.
Oh, that's good. I guess that's good. Then. Yeah, of course it is.
My thing is, he's not an industry plant, but he is in the fact that he has the perfect combination. Like you could not give a fully black person them bars and that shit ride. A lot of the shit Drake gives off is because of his racial ambiguity. Yeah. The fact that Drake gets a lot of his shit off is the fact that he is mixed.
Yeah, it's never mentioned.
You know what I'm saying?
It's never mentioned.
Yeah.
Except when he mentions it.
Yeah, but a lot of the shit he gets off
is how it's supposed to be. I guess that's how it's supposed to be then. I
mean, yeah, but that's for marketability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know.
Hey, if that's for marketability, then Lil Wayne is a fucking genius.
Lil Wayne is a genius, yeah.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's a genius for that.
What do you
Outside just discovering Drake and just using, but to be able to market him like that.
Oh yeah, that's
exactly
it's fucking when he came from a white Canadian kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's put two and two together.
And to call him down and come. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's put two and two together at one point.
Wayne's a fucking genius for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling Jack Harlow album.
Nah.
I have nothing bad to say about the guy in general. But you know they're doing it big for him when they rolled out the fucking his album release party was I think the Kentucky Derby.
Damn.
They were at the Kentucky Derby doing the album release.
Damn, what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and have Pharrell, Wayne, Justin Timberlake, Drake on your first album.
None of those songs, but yeah.
You didn't listen to them all? I mean, I listened to it all. I listened to it all, like the whole album, and it wasn't for me. Like and that's why I say like I don't understand how anybody who's kind of older would like that shit.
Oh,
I understand like
you got an age cut off
because he's so fucking marketable to the TikTok and college and before. Mm-hmm. College before Jack Harlow is probably raw as shit. You know what I'm saying? For most people.
Yeah.
Because they're young.
That mainstream.
You gotta realize at this point, if you're college before, what do you know for real? You don't even really know Drake like that.
That's crazy.
Even if you're college before age, you don't remember Take Care.
You're early.
Take Care is the second.
That's crazy.
Like, there's a lot of kids now
that don't even know about Think Related.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of my favorite Drake. That is not, if not my personal.
There's a lot of kids now that. Like, I bought the first Drake album. I was a Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? The first go-around.
I got that bitch from the torrent.
No, I think I bought it or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought it.
I didn't buy it.
Either bought it or, like, ripped it, like, borrowed it from somebody and burned it. But I remember the first Drake album coming. Talking about it on my iPod, actually. But I remember the first Drake album coming out. How big that
I burned
was.
the CD on that bitch.
Yeah.
And then I put it in my... And my mom was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I remember how big that. Those kids don't remember that shit. Those kids were so young, they had to go back and listen to this.
They don't know. They don't know about when Drake first came out, like main. You know what I'm saying? When the
comeback season.
Yeah.
There are kids now that are so young that they had to go back to listen to comeback season.
Shit, that's crazy. They was probably in elementary school.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Damn, that makes me feel old.
Yeah. But finally, the last topic of the day is the best topic. You know me.
Oh yeah.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Do I want to start? Do I want to end?
Huh?
Do I want to start or do I want to end?
I don't know, man, but shit.
The heart part 5. Kendrick always gives us a heart before he starts just ripping motherfuckers' lives apart for the next 6 months. Kendrick released heart
for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Because he's not dropping.
So we're getting Mr. Morale and Big Steppers on Friday.
Yeah.
But what was it, 2 or 3 days ago, we got the Heart Part 5. And Kendrick said, I've been gone.
And I got some shit to talk about.
He had a lot of shit to talk about. The deep fake video, he turns to OJ, Kanye, Nip, Will Smith, and Kobe and himself. That's it, right? Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
And every time he does, it gives a different perspective of a black man that's been going, except for OJ. OJ, I guess OJ was first because he's the mirror of all of these people with this like public persecution type of thing.
I see
you know what I'm saying? That's my thing.
I
you know what I'm saying?
looking at them deep breeds.
No, this is just me coming up. I came from it. I came up with this shit. But you look at it because in the last verse when he's Nipsey, he's talking about, you know, I'm still here. I love you. Know, I can still take care of y'all without being here. You know, with the fucking
Kanye's talking about the bipolar. Yeah.
Exactly. What was the bar that
he's old school Gemini.
Yeah, exactly. What was the bar that I was saying? The Will Smith John where he
hurt somebody who's hurt.
When hurt people, I hate that we call it culture or whatever that bar is. Like, Kendrick is about to give us another book. He's about to give us another epic type.
He's gonna give us a damn and a To Pimp a Butterfly. That might be what he do. And then with some Good Kid, Mad City sprinkled in, because you know he has to talk about his childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick got a way of just. I don't know if he be bullshitting or not. You know what I'm saying? Talking about his childhood in the most vividest fucking detail, because there's no way you can remember everything from fear. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's just college courses about that song itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how
he's a genius, I'm telling you. I feel like Kendrick Lamar is our generation.
Oh my
Langston
God.
Hughes, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's our Langston Hughes, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be somebody that's going to go down in history, not just American history.
He doesn't even
history.
He doesn't have to have the albums either. Like, but he has a.
He has the album.
I'm not talking about like the amount. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, nobody but Jay has a shit ton of albums that are really like that.
That is crazy. That is true though.
Nobody in history for real.
Yeah. Well, now you know Drake too.
No, Drake doesn't have them like that.
Well, I'm talking about amount of albums. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Drake got what, 7?
Yeah.
Is what, Kendrick 6? Because we forget to count
Untitled.
Section 80.
I count Section 80.
Section 80.
Good Kid, Mad
City.
To Pimp a Butterfly. Damn,
yeah, you're right. This is only his 5th and 6th one.
Yeah.
5th and 6th.
I mean, double album, I don't know.
You got us two.
Yeah.
They're two different names.
Well, that's how they got around it though. That's how they got that shit.
If it comes, if it comes out on 2 different, that'll be the real test. I'm just trying to speak this out. If it comes out as 2 different albums, that'll be the real test.
But they said, I think I've read some. I don't know. We have probably to fact check this off camera. But I think it was like that's why artists did start doing the double albums, because they do count as twice. When like they would come out and shit like that.
That's the deluxe. That's deluxe,
that's deluxe
and remixes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on real quick. We got to talk about this too before we leave. I just want to get this other thing we were talking about for this fucking security guard.
Oh damn! I was talking about music, but you good talking about the security guard? Cause
Have you not seen the?
I saw the video of everything. I saw everything, but I saw when dude pulled up on him and the police was around him and shit like that.
Alright, so, because I'm trying to get alright.
And nigga was talking
So,
bitch too.
yeah. So, apparently, over the last few months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or not the last few weeks, or like a week or two.
Yeah.
They've been searching for these people. But, the situation is, this guy, Casey White, was at actual...
Girl.
Yeah, no, this is the dude.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Casey White, he's in prison. And when he would come back to the jail to get his trials or hearings or whatever, he would see this CO or whatever, and that's Vicky White. They're not related. Just got the same last name.
No relation.
Yeah, they're not related. They're not married. This is the craziest part about this to me. They're not married. They didn't know each other before he would start coming down for his fucking or trials or whatever. They essentially started a fucking relationship, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, she fakes a transport for him.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
She fakes a transport, takes him out of the room, and they go on the run. This is in Alabama. She has 29, when they found her with 29,000.
She's white, by the way.
Yeah, they're both white. They have $29,000 cash when they found them. So we'll say they probably have like $35,000
She said
cash.
she took out her retirement.
She's dead.
No, she was about to retire. She sold her house for like $100K or some shit like that. Yeah. I don't know how much money that.
Yeah, but she had a certain amount, so they're just road tripping. And
Tripping, for real.
yeah, exactly. They're switching cars and all that. They're on some real complicated plan shit. Like, I'm almost sure they were trying to go to Canada and just get out the country, flee, maybe.
It wouldn't take me that long.
To get together, but they had to rest. I guess they got...
They ain't no resting.
Hey, man, if I'm doing it, no fucking rest.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not resting. I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm not resting, yeah.
I'm popping find some Adderall. If I got $29,000, I'm doing some cocaine.
I'm on the run, then we doing something, yeah.
I'm staying up. It don't matter what it takes to stay up. But they eventually get caught in Indiana. The police can't find them.
I think they make their way up.
Yeah, from Alabama to Indiana, they did an amazing job. But so the police find them. They get in the car chase. They chase him into a ditch. She shoots herself, kills herself.
Oh, she shot herself.
And now they rearrest him. Dog.
Well, no love lost, right?
What the fuck is happening in this world right now?
Man, bruh. I don't know. That's crazy.
You don't think that's the craziest shit ever?
I don't know. I don't know if it's still crazy in the tank driving off 95.
Yeah, that was.
That's crazy.
Oh, the motherfucker that took the tank from Black.
Yeah, I don't. Unless, you know what I'm saying, the lady just killed herself and everything, but that's still not crazy. The nigga driving through 95. That's some Grand Theft Auto shit.
That's very true. Yeah. That was right down Broad and Grace.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
That shit was down 460 on it down there.
Yeah, this world is fucking crazy.
Yeah, people really be on some GTA shit.
Huh? Luckily, we don't.
Niggas, me and my homeboy, we talk about that shit. Niggas be on GTA shit. Like, people realize be just living their life like GTA.
Yeah. All I gotta say, I'm in the note on an episode like this. If you're doing bad things, make sure nobody knows. And if you get rich, stop doing bad things. And definitely don't post about them. That's your boy, Mr. a.k.a. Superworld 357. Prince Godbody with words of wisdom. And
I just gotta say, you should like, subscribe, follow us on the Simple Math Matrix, Instagram, Twitter accounts, Facebook page, and all those handles right there.
Yes,
you can find me at King Hoopla, at King Hoopla. You can find him at Prince Godbody on the socials, Instagram and Twitter. Like, subscribe, like I said, leave a comment, chit chat, don't matter. And we out.
peace.